camera, freeze the moments, use money.
Hi guys, I am back with another video. And guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? It's story time. So today we're going to talk about the day I went to Europe. Because I told you guys on my last vlog, on my Q&A, I think it was about like what's been the favorite thing I've done in my life or something like that. And I said when I went to Europe. And I told you guys I'll do a story time about when I went to Europe when I had the chance. So today is the day. See the little mural in the back? This is my living room. This is like I'm vlogging with my boyfriend's camera, because he gave it to me well, he didn't give it to me, but he told me to hold it for him. And so I decided to, because I don't have a vlogging camera for myself. I got him this for Christmas, and so I use my phone, my iPhone 7 Plus. So I was like, let me give it a shot. Let me just try it with his vlogging camera. I love the lighting, so I should just do that. I'm like looking more like on top because I don't know, I'm just looking more on top because I see myself, because it has the little thing where you can see yourself, where I should be looking at you guys. But besides that, I have a goodie bag of things that I saved from Europe. So one thing before we start, I went to Europe on my senior year of high school. Mind you, that was 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I went to Europe for a week and a half. It was around 10, 11, 12 days. And during that week and a half, I went to the Netherlands, Amsterdam, Belgium, and Paris. We just went all over the world. And that was the best experience I've ever had in my entire life. That, you know, it's just something that, like I said in my last vlog, when you have the opportunity to go somewhere like that you've never been before, just do it, because you do not know when you will have the chance to do so. So backtracking, like 2-3 days ago, I was cleaning my room and I found, you know, this like plastic Ziploc bag with so much stuff, and I'm like, what is this? So I go check it, I open it, and I see it was things that I saved when I went to Europe. I did not know that I still had all of these things, because well, I don't throw things out, but my mother, she does. So because I live with my mother, I would think that she would throw out all my things. So I was just like looking through it, and I was astonished to all the things that I like saved from this trip. So I wanted to show you guys basically like little things that I saved. I'm telling you, like I have a bunch of stuff that I saved from Europe, and I would just want to show you guys that. And also I'm gonna try to see if I could get some of the pictures, because I have all the pictures I took when I went to Europe. And I want to see if I could just insert some of those pictures in this video. Like after I finish the video, I'll show you guys like different clips or different like pictures that I took in Europe, so you guys could see how wonderful, how beautiful it was out there. But yeah, besides that, I'm gonna show you guys I have 3. These were like boarding passes kind of. Cause like this one was okay, so this one was for when I was leaving Paris, because my last site that we went to go to was Paris. So it was from Paris to New York. This was my airplane ticket. Basically, it's so old that it's faded. Like you could hardly see anything. Let me see if it doesn't say any of my information. No, it just says my name. So it's just literally like it's super faded. All you can really see is this little thing right here, but besides all that, it's just like so faded. And this one was when I went from Amsterdam / the Netherlands, and I was going to Brussels. We took the train. We took like a train to get over there, and they also gave you like this type of like ticket. It looks like a boarding pass, which we didn't even take a plane to go to Brussels or to go to France. We just took trains because usually those cities are close to each other. But it's like this one is not as faded. It's not faded at all compared to the other one. But you see over there, this is basically the train stop. It was like Den Haag to Brussels. So this was like really like a nice feature. I remember, yes, it was the train, because in that train station, there's where we did also like our money exchange, like when people needed more money exchange and stuff. And this one, oh, this is the last one, the Brussels to Paris. This one we went on a train. It was like a 2 to 3 hour ride, but to me, literally, I fell asleep. I usually never fall asleep in trains or buses or planes, but for some reason I fell asleep, and next thing I know is that they're waking me up that we're leaving already. So I'm just like, what? So it's so cute because it came in this like little package that says all aboard Rail Europe, and it has the Eiffel Tower, the Leaning Tower. It had all these like little cute stuff on it, and when you open it, it's the ticket of me going to Brussels. Brussels to Paris. It was so beautiful, so beautiful. And it isn't. All of this is just extra stuff, but I like how it came in like this like little cherishable little piece. But honestly, like with the little intermission right now, going to Europe was like a thing I never thought I would ever do in my entire life, but because I got the opportunity to do so, it's just like, it's incredible. Although I'm not gonna lie, when the first stop we went to, which was Netherlands / Amsterdam, I did not like none of their food they would give in the hotels, because it was just so not, it was not good to me. And like, I mean, there was one day where they were serving like good breakfast, but besides that, everything else was just so nasty. And like literally the teachers were like worried because they thought I was just gonna stay starving and not eat. Literally to the point where they would look at me to see if I was eating, and I would just look at them back, and I'm like, and they will ask me at the end like, oh, you like the food? And I'm like, yeah, just so that they could get off my back, because it was just so annoying. Don't mind me, I'm eating chocolate. One of my coworkers gave me a chocolate for Christmas. It was like a huge Hershey bar. Amazing. But yeah, besides that, like Paris, for breakfast every single morning they would give a butter croissant and another type of bread and a glass of orange juice. That was like the best like breakfast ever. And then for like lunch and dinner, we would eat outside. Like we would find a place and we would all just eat out there. And then for Brussels, I'm trying to remember. I remember the hostel for Paris. I remember the hostel for Brussels, I don't remember what we ate for breakfast, but I remember how the hotel was. Like I was literally sharing a room with 5 other girls for Brussels. For Netherlands / Amsterdam, it's 3 other girls, so it was 4 in a room, 6 in a room. And then the last one was, well, actually the last one I was sharing with 2 of the professors, and then because they underestimated the room numbers that we needed, and when they bought another room the next morning, a girl from a room of 6 just came with me, and it was just us 2 in that room. But it was beautiful. So back to the showing, because I'm like talking, and you guys are just gonna be like, okay girl, get going. So this was from Brussels, I'm pretty sure. Mind you, if you go to Brussels, their chocolate is amazing, and I'm a chocolate girl. This was like a little map of the area that we were in. Like it will show us like churches and like very key points for like tourists to go to. Show us like the colored dots over here showed us where there was food, sightseeing, shopping, bars, you know, hostels, all of that. And this was all, that's basically it, what was there. You know, all the number, everything was numbered, so it would describe each thing on the back. Yeah, but everything else was just plain old simple. What else do I have? This is when I went to one of them, but it was a museum. And it was, this is where the Mona Lisa is at. I remember the Mona Lisa was on the first floor. I actually have a picture with the Mona Lisa. It was packed that, like, literally to see the Mona Lisa, it was a huge, it's a small image, like my head. And it's like, it's packed with people all around it. To the point where they have like these security things where you can't go like even a foot close to it. And all the other pictures were just boring, like nobody was there. It was just the Mona Lisa. But I might insert it if I can find the picture to this video, because it was literally nice. The museum, I really don't like going to museums like that, but this museum was just like, yes. It was, maybe because it was a different country, but each floor had a little different panel, and they show you images of what's in the floor and like what section to go to on the map. I love like all these little tourist things because they would have maps for everything, so you wouldn't feel so lost as a tourist. Okay. And the, oh man, this thing that we went to, this was in Brussels. Oh my god, whenever you go to Europe and you go to Brussels, go to Mini Europe, because they have this like place. It looks like this in the back, like this little, and right next to this they have where they show everything in Europe but in mini size. That's why it's called Mini Europe, because it's like Europe in miniature form. So you just go around to each section and it shows you everything. Like I remember I took a picture with like the Eiffel Tower, but not like, I took a picture with the real like Eiffel Tower in Paris when I went, but in the Mini Europe they have it like in a miniature form, and I took a picture with it. And you know, you could do a lot of different like little puns and all of that. That was like, this was the best part. Like I felt in love with Mini Europe, because you could see everything. Let's say if you weren't able to see everything that you wanted to, you could see like everything in miniature form and stuff in Mini Europe and take a picture of it. It was literally wonderful. Like this you would think is like a big thing. It is a big thing, but in Mini Europe they have it literally like in miniature form, everything. It was very, very beautiful. Honestly, I could talk about Europe all day. Honestly, for a girl who's from New York, going to Europe is a big deal, especially on your high school year, because now you could go and tell somebody, oh, I've been to Europe before. I've been to Paris. I've been to Brussels. I've been to Amsterdam, the Netherlands. They're gonna, you know, a lot of people are just gonna be like, what? Wow, like how was it? This and this, this and that. They wanna go. You know, like it's something very satisfying to say to somebody that you know, oh, I've been to Europe. Because it just shows them like, you know, you like experiencing new things and you like seeing new things out there. Honestly, like I told many of my friends, I'm not sure if I told you guys, but I really was not gonna go to Europe at first. They literally, to the point where they had to pay for all my stuff, because, well, my school, because they wanted me to go that badly. And it's just like, it was kind of like an honor, because they wanted me to go so badly to experience this, and I'm just like a retard was saying, no, it's fine. And then I realized that I was being retarded and I should go. And I ended up going and I loved it. So, last thing that I'm going to show you guys before I leave you. Guys, I know you guys don't want to leave me, but I have to. It's my journal. We all had to write a journal every night before, you know, going to sleep or whatever. Basically of the day, of what we did that day and all of that. So actually I went to Europe. The exact date that I went to Europe was March 22nd 2014. So 3 years ago it was that I went. And literally in this on my first day I went to Europe, you can see I wrote like a bunch. Like, what am I? Like, is there like not another day that I could just keep writing? I wrote so much for no reason. But I guess because I was just like, you know, so fascinated, I was just like, yeah, I'm about to write. Let me see how I used to write 3 years ago. I'm gonna say like a little few lines to see how I sounded, because I most likely sounded a bit hard. So I said, today I arrived to Europe. Oh my god, so exciting. But before we got here, we was in JFK waiting for everyone. I see everybody excited, but I was nervous because leaving my family for 9 days is going to be different. But besides that, all the security we went through and the whole process just to get to the actual plane was long. And then I put a face. I don't know if you can see it, that green, like the little arrows and like the nose. But finally we got on the plane. It was 6 hours and a half of a flight. It wasn't 6 hours and a half. It was 8 hours and a half of a flight. 8 hours to go to Europe, to New York. Oh my god. People will try to sleep, but it was difficult because of the moving of the plane. The food in the plane was different, something I never tried before. We finally arrived to Europe. I was so excited because I would have never thought I would be here ever. But I was so amazed of the different views here. After we got off the plane, we bought tickets to go on the train to go to Amsterdam. Our ticket looked like this. So this is how our ticket looked like. I don't want to read, so yeah, I'm not gonna continue reading because there's like 3 other pages left. But if you honestly want me to read more of this, just let me know. Just comment down below if you want me to read more of this, because honestly, all of this would be funny and hilarious to laugh at, of how I wrote and what I put in this. But yeah, so like I said before, just try to experience new things, try to go to different places, because at the end of the day, this is gonna be worth it. Everything's gonna be worth it at the end. So yeah, I miss Europe. I would want to go there one of these days because I haven't gone there in 3 years. But this is just like awesome. Like I said, I'm gonna insert pictures of when I went to Europe. After this video, you'll see it at the end. I'm gonna insert some pictures and I hope you guys like it. So without further ado, please like my video, please leave a friendly comment below, please subscribe to my channel and share my videos. Share with your friends, share with your family, just share it out to everybody. Show some love. I'll show love to you guys. And remember, Nessa loves you guys from the bottom of my heart. So I will see you guys later. Bye.
Digital camera, freeze the moments, use money and talent as my lead component. Normally me and Jay sip down P, but you the type of girl that I need patrol with. You could do it. Corporate sponsor, your man probably riding in his boards Elantra. You could drop him, he's forgotten. You got options, and plus I show these young boys how to bring the money on in. When they rhymes they ain't high and they records don't sell. Stunting on the strip came with no ID, and I only broadcast if they checking oh well. I'm good. Drake make one phone call and I'm inside. Welcome to the life of an icon. And I don't like jewels, but I am thinking of you in the mirror while I'm putting all this ice on soul.